There she is. Just got her ready, uncovered finally from the winter and vacuumed out, and was getting the boat all set for the season. And figured I'd show a little bit about what I've done to the thing and what a steal it was. So let's talk boats, shall we? So here she is, 1970, I believe, 3 Forrester tri-hull. Forrester. I don't think Forrester is a thing anymore. Tri-hull that I got off Craigslist 6 years ago for $500. Look completely different, and it has been really fun to work on. Here's what she looks like right now. Here's what she looked like before. So, as you can tell, I've done a lot of stuff to it over the years. It came with a big 35 horse, I think 1955 or something, engine that never once started. I didn't care, $500. You can't get hardly a good kayak for $500, as long as this thing floated. But so we ripped off the motor, all the steering cables, the steering wheel, the seat. There was another seat over here. There was a flappy storagey thing here, and the floor was like you'd have in your bathroom, like a linoleum almost, soft, and it had some tears in it and got softer and more torn as we go. So I tried a couple fixes over the years. I ripped all the stuff out just for this, to have some space in here, and I tried some of these mats like you would see at Menards. Like here, let me show you. So I realized I would have to bite the bullet here and just put in a new wood floor, because the rubber mats did not work. They slid around, they would flap up, you know, and the slightest, I mean a lot less breeze than you would think. And anyway, just turned out it did not work like I thought. So I got some 3/4 inch marine grade plywood, which is probably a mistake because it's heavier than it should have been, because it's just laid on the floor. You don't have to build anything underneath it, but laid, you know, cut the notch out here, laid it on the floor, and then, you know, carpeted it, everything, and it makes it so nice. And then we've done some other stuff. I run 2 Humminbirds, because at first I got the Helix, you know, it's just the 5s, and it was just the sonar, and it doesn't take long to realize that you want all the other stuff. So I got the 5 that had the GPS and the down imaging and the side imaging and all that. And it's usually I just run this on sonar and this on the map, and it's like having a 10-inch split screen basically. And that's usually what I'm doing until I find this spot. And of course I put any number of little places where you can set things. Just last year I put in, planes. I live in the landing path of the Minneapolis airport. This will happen a lot while that goes by. I will say 9 horse for this boat is pretty underpowered, and they need to step up. Hopefully this year trade that for 15 or 20. What was I saying? So I put in some blue LED lights last year and a little toggle switch, and that's pretty sweet because it wraps around so it throws light in the front, here in the middle, and the back. And I do a fair amount of night catfishing, and that's very handy. And speaking of rod holders, so important in a lot of what I do. I had 2 kinds. First, these Berkeleys, wobbly, loose. Then I upgraded. That's only like $5 more. These Scotties are so sturdy. Highly, so much more recommend the Scotties. I'm going to swap these other 3 out over the course of the season here. But you know, there's some storage up there where I put some rod holders in. It's a little boat, so floor space is at a premium sometime. But even with that, you got to watch. You can have them on your cast or something, and get a little tangle. A little storage under here and under there, and some under the front where I just usually throw the anchor and stuff. Threw a little more carpeting up here because a lot of times you find yourself sitting or even standing up here if you're running real shallow sight fishing or something. Oh, the most important thing I probably did this sitting the whole time I've been working on the boat. If I could only pick one modification, oh my God, the trailer runners. So wonderful in the wind and the waves and current. And there's people waiting for you at the launch, and you can just drive this thing right up on the trailer. It's not sexy or particularly fun, and you got to spend all afternoon putting them on and stuff, but so worth it and so awesome once they're on there. But anyway, just a little look. Oh, yeah. Let's get a floor mat in whenever I put my anchor down. If it's up here or up there, it just comes out of the river and it's all wet and muddy or weedy or something. And even if you try to clean it off, it's nice to have a mat to put it on. And let's see what else. Little hooks there from Menards just to hold the light, keep it out of the way. I didn't do the carpeting right there. You can see a little of the original flooring. But that's about it. Just a little look at the boat before she's all ready for the season. Got it out of uncovered from all its tarps and stuff from the winter, and ready to rock. And we will see everybody out there on the water somewhere.